everyone. Happy December. Oh, I cannot believe that we're almost at a new year, but I'm very excited. I love December because I love the holidays so much. I'm such a little elf. All the lights and all the baked goods and all the time with friends and family. I'm so excited. Anyway, I want to tell you what I will be practicing this month. Everything that I talk about is available within the membership, which if you are seeing this at the beginning of the month, there is a huge sale on memberships and courses. I'm so sorry if you're seeing this later in the month because the sale ends on December 4th at 9 a.m. PT. So please get that membership, get that course, get all of it. Well, it's 50% off because the membership is also on recurring fees. So monthly or yearly, you will get that price for as long as you have the membership, which is such a good deal. Anyway, this month, I gotta take one of these bracelets off because it's making too much noise. This month, I genuinely am going to be learning this choreography that I'm going to be talking about because yes, I did make the choreography, but I don't remember the choreography. So each week I am going to work on a different piece of choreography, and that's right, we have 4 different holiday pieces of choreography. Now, why choreography? Why do I recommend working on that this month? Well, I know that December is super busy for a lot of us, and I know that you don't always have time to put on your skates and focus on a new skill and run some drills. Please, if you can, drills, skills, there are hundreds available in the membership, and I highly recommend just starting somewhere. There's no roadmap in the membership. There is in the foundations course, and it takes you from A to Z as well as the fall, as well as the summer course, but in the membership, it's kind of a free-for-all, and that is a lot and kind of scary for some people and also very freeing for other people. So I have organized everything in each category in kind of a timeline, what I recommend learning start to finish in each category, but I highly recommend jumping around in the categories for the skills. But choreography, which is what we're focusing on this month, is my favorite way to practice and my favorite way to sneakily learn some new skills. Possibly some skills that you're not quite ready for, or maybe you don't think you're ready for, and then I can sneakily teach it to you and you can have fun along the way. So in choreography, I always have a beginner, intermediate, as well as an advanced option. And yes, these pieces of choreography are available on YouTube as well. So if you like the YouTube membership, unfortunately that one I cannot create a sale for, but you can definitely check that one out as well. But they are available in beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Now, what I am going to do throughout the month is I am going to learn a beginner, intermediate a few days out of the week, and then the advanced a few more days out of the week. Now, definitely take your time. You do not need to learn everything. That's 8 pieces of choreography altogether, which is a little bit wild. So definitely see what you can do. Start with the beginner intermediate for sure, no matter what level you are, and then you can move on to the advanced. So our choreography this month, we have 4, like I said, and if you're not a fan of Christmas music, or if you don't celebrate the holiday, there are other options for songs that you can put that choreography to. I did think ahead because I know not everyone loves Christmas music as much as I do. So we have, of course, starting out with All I Want for Christmas Is You. This is obviously a hit and one of my favorite Christmas songs. And this choreography is super fun. It is a little bit fast, but there are a lot of different skills in there, like the rolling pivot side to side. I do use my toe stops quite a bit in a lot of this choreography, so if you have toe stops and you like your toe stops, put those in as well. And then for week 2, you don't have to do these in this order. This is just what I'm going to do. We have Last Christmas by Wham. This is, again, one of my favorite Christmas songs, and I sing it word for word every time it comes on, and I highly recommend checking this one out too. Now, third, we have Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande, and there is, I believe I put Breathin' as the other option for this if you don't want to do Santa Tell Me. And then week 4, we have Jingle Bell Rock. Now this one is, of course, like the Mean Girls dance, but I modified it a bit so that you can do it on skates. And this one is very fun to learn, both the beginner, intermediate, as well as the advanced. They all are. But anyway, please check these out. There are so many skills within this, and you can do this off skates as well. So yes, there is a bit of rolling in choreography. I've been asked this question a lot recently because of the sale and so many people getting into the membership and checking it out. You don't need a lot of space to learn any of this stuff. I actually recommend learning it in a smaller space or off skates first, especially with choreography. But my space that I film in, this entire room, is about 10 by 6. It's really not that big, 10 feet by 6 feet. So you don't need a lot of space. I can only move within like this amount of space or else my feet are off camera. So I do recommend about a yoga mat of space. That's the best way I can describe it. So you really don't need a ton of space. Don't let a busy schedule keep you from having fun. That is what this is all about. Yes, skating is fun. It is supposed to be fun. That is the whole point of this. So yes, I do teach private lessons. I teach competitive skaters. I teach workshops. There are a few spots left in our December workshop as well in Huntington Beach. I will link that in the description as well. That is also at the beginning of the month. So check that out if you can. And I teach so many different people, competitive skaters, people who are just doing this for fun. But the overarching thing is, this is fun. Roller skating can be a competitive thing. It can be a sport, but it is mostly a hobby. So make sure you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. Make sure you're not giving yourself a hard time. Take the time that you can and have some fun. That's what I want for this month, for you and for me. So please let me know if you have any questions at all. The membership is available on my site, thatnicolefiore.com, as well as on YouTube. And I hope you stay healthy and you have a great month. I sound like this because I got sick a little over a week ago, and I'm still trying to get my voice back. I feel perfectly fine now, but I don't sound perfectly fine. So please do not take that health for granted, because that was a big reminder when I was down and out for about a week and I was like, oh, okay, I need to take better care of myself. So make sure you are resting. It is the winter. It will be the winter. So make sure you are resting, feeding yourself, drinking enough water, and having enough fun. That's most important. Okay, I'll see you later.